in. It'll be the Wizards off the tip. And now Indiana's starting group. They've got Buddy Hield, Miles Turner out there with Smith. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton, and it's Nembhard in at the 2. Here's Avdia. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Boy, this team takes on a different attitude when Porzingis imposes his will like that. His energy and attitude, infectious.
Now here's Halliburton. Drills it from deep.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there. The ideal guard in today's NBA. Tyrese Halliburton has length at 6'5". Now he can run the offense, plus Tyrese is an excellent three-point shooter.
Here's Beal. Morris finds Kuzma. Count it. And it's Morris with the assist.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him. Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And with Halliburton, the stats show a complete guard, Grant.
I mean, think about this. 40% from deep. Halliburton's been top 10 in the league in assists. Defensively, just racking up steals. Tyrese can play the 1 through 3. He does just about everything. Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Morris down low, defended by Halliburton. Here's Avdia. Beal outside. 4 on the clock. No good. A bit long that time.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
And he comes up with a bucket.
A clean pass that time from Halliburton to a wide-open teammate. Just smart ball movement there.
Beal, the pass to Kuzma. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
Unable to get that one. So the Pacers will take it the other way. Halliburton with the ball. 5 points in the game. Pass to Smith. Halliburton against Morris. And the basket by Halliburton.
He's such a creative scorer in close. Tyrese Halliburton only needs a sliver of space to make you pay. Yeah, and for the Pacers, things had gotten stale. So they bring in a new coach in Rick Carlisle, a new potential star in Tyrese Halliburton. A fresh start for this franchise.
Now here's Halliburton. 7 points in the game. Morris outside. Kuzma uses the glass to finish the layup. Kuzma's got 6 points.
Kuzma excellent at using his height and touch to perfection. Very confident player.
Indiana switching things up recently, going forward in a new direction.
You know, BA, change can be a good thing. Sometimes organizations can get comfortable winning 42, 44 games, losing in the first round. But the Pacers clearly want more. And you know what? I respect that.
And the rebound goes to the Pacers. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Halliburton for 3. He can't get it to go. And Washington the other way now. And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Left side, Porzingis. 1:14 left in the first quarter of the game. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. Halliburton, the pass to Hield. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Hield's got his second basket.
Yet no hesitation from the veteran Hield. A dangerous scorer in these catch-and-shoot situations.
Porzingis with it. Turner covering. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Beal. Smith with the rebound.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. Offensive rebound, Turner. 4-3. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. The Wizards have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Morris passes to Porzingis.
You cannot be reckless around Porzingis. He's skilled at seeking out contact and drawing the foul while he shoots.
First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Halliburton for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Halliburton's got 10 points in the game.
Halliburton's showing you a lot of confidence in his three-point stroke. That's something he's worked on.
Three-pointer, Beal fires, hitting the triple.
That's how you up the ante. Right back at it. A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific game.
Tyrese Halliburton getting it done for the Indiana Pacers. He put together 10 points in the quarter. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. Coming your way right after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pacers?
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
Abdia and Kuzma, they make up the forwards. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. And it's Porzingis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Bradley Beal played for Coach Greg Popovich with the U.S. national team, and Pop said, quote, he's hard to keep up with. His balance and movement are very impressive. He stops on a dime, can pull up and shoot. That, along with his excellent footwork, are the most impressive things for me. Brian?
Yeah, great breakdown there, Allie. Thank you. Beal, the pass to Kuzma, and the call will be against Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul of the game. You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, B.A., when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. And you think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala in Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
Here's Turner, and they converted last on attempt number 3.
Tossing around that 250 lbs, Turner going right through the contact.
Beal from outside. Pacers with a rebound. Turner's got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's Halliburton. 13 points in the game. And he drives in. Out left to the wing. Back to Smith. Clock at 6. And a two-handed jam.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
Last season, Washington was hot out of the gates. They started 10-3, but things did not end well.
You know, and after that hot start, B.A., a 25-44 ending for the Wizards, failing to make the play-in game as well. Just a disappointing season after the promise Washington showed early.
Now here's Hield. Defense is right there. The shot by Nembhard, no good. For Washington, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Here's Beal, and then Beal with the dunk.
Nimble moves on the drive by Beal, able to just slip past the defense into a shot.
Halliburton against Morris. Pass to Nembhard. Out to Hield. Three-pointer. Gets the 3 to fall. Hield's got 5 points now in the quarter.
This is his shot. The defense must chase Hield off that three-point line.
To the paint. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Here's Nembhard. Smith outside. Halliburton against Morris. Back to Smith. Pass to Turner. Here's the three. Washington with a rebound. Kuzma's got 4 rebounds now. Morris passes to Porzingis, and he gets that one. Porzingis has got 6.
Defense has struggled with Porzingis in the paint. I mean, he's able to shoot right over most defenders.
Halliburton goes. Here's Nembhard, hounded by Beal. Outside heel. Halliburton outside. Takes a 3. Rebound Washington.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Morris outside. 51 seconds left to play in the first half. Out to Beal. Pass to Avdia. Back to Beal. Second chance shot. And it's good on the lay-in. He has 7.
His position might be shooting guard, but Beal has no problems taking it inside.
Smith with a screen on Morris. Halliburton for 3. Indiana again missing. For Washington, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. And it's Beal penetrating. And he banks in the layup.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Indiana leading. Out to the wing. Out to Hield. This one for 3. Drops in the 3. Hield's got 8 points here in the quarter.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love that.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. The flow of the game has favored them in general. But hey, the tide can shift. All right, stick around. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Boy, Buddy Hield displaying all his skills today.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Second half underway. Here's who Rick Carlisle's got on the floor. T.J. McConnell is out there with Chris Duarte. Then it's Goga Batadze, and it's Taylor in at the 4. Here's Mathurin. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Clark, what you like about Chris Duarte is that he can fill it up in a hurry. He's such a gifted scorer.
He really is, and he's fearless, and he's confident. And those are qualities all good scorers have. And when he knocks down a couple of shots, he can really get it going. He can get his own shot. He can make tough shots. He's a bona fide bucket getter.
And he dumps it down.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Pass to Kispert. Got a hand on it. And it's out of bounds to the Wizards as Washington retains possession. Three-pointer. He can't get that one to fall. So Indiana will take it the other way. McConnell against Hachimura. Outside for McConnell. Shot clock at 6. Driving to the basket. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Pass to Mathurin. There's the 3. Gafford grabs the miss. Washington trailing. Right, pass to Gafford. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
And the free throw, no good. Now the Pacers on the move. And Gafford with the block. They get it back. Batadze down low. Working on Hachimura. Here's the 3. Drains the triple. Duarte's got his first 3 points of the game.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Right, the pass to Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
McConnell outside. Out to the right wing. Here's Duarte. He's guarded by Barton. Here's Taylor. Off target with the three.
You know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
And the dunk by Gafford.
Boy, Wright really understands when he needs to look to pass the ball. An outstanding all-around play.
McConnell outside. Pass to Matherin. Here's Duarte. To the left wing. And Gafford with the block. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Such great timing, defensive awareness, too. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it certainly can change your approach.
Right, pass to Gafford. Nice move. And the dunk by Gafford.
That is room service delivery from right there. With a sweet dime to create a high percentage shot.
Now a timeout called by Indiana. For Indiana, they've gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Right against McConnell. Pass to Taylor. Let's go with a three. Gafford grabs the miss. The Wizards have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Right with the ball. And it's McConnell picking him up. Right, pass to Gafford. Here's Kispert. Back to Gafford. The kick out to Barton. And here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
The execution has been better lately. But do they have enough energy to pull it off?
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
McConnell's shot is off. And it's Wizards ball. Good momentum. 8 straight points. This for the tie. They get the rebound. Right, pass to Gafford. Here's Kispert. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Second shot opportunity. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
A new lineup here for Indiana. And the second free throw is good. Indiana's gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Halliburton against Wright. Back to Halliburton. 34 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Here's Smith. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Wright. To the inside. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Inside, Nembhard. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Kispert. From deep. That one is off. He got it up. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still... And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. At the 2 and the 3 are Beal and Avdia. In the middle, it's Porzingis with Kuzma by his side. And it's Morris in at the point. That's the group for Washington right now. Here's Halliburton driving inside. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Pacers lead by 3.
Great speed displayed that time by Tyrese Halliburton. Went right to the rack when he saw the gap in the defense.
Pass to Avdia. Rebounded by Halliburton. Abdi has gone 1 for 3 from the field here. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Here's Halliburton. To the left side wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Hield. That one off the back iron and out.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
Beal, the pass to Porzingis. Kuzma outside. He takes it in. Back to Porzingis. Kuzma finds Porzingis. And it's out of bounds to the Wizards as Washington retains possession. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Out of bounds, it'll be Indiana's ball. Indiana leading. Halliburton outside. Pass to Hield. Here's Nembhard. 6 to shoot. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Rebounded by Kuzma. Kuzma's got 6 rebounds in the game. Down low. Here's Porzingis. Puts the move on. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Yeah, you know, it's hard to rattle Porzingis. This guy is just unflappable.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Hield. Morris against Halliburton to the middle. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Bradley Beal. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Indiana.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And the defense has been disruptive, forcing turnovers, challenging shots. The turnovers they've been able to turn into points, too.
Back to Kuzma. Beal outside. To tie it up. And Turner with the block.
There's the defensive presence they want from Turner, hustling and using his mobility to send it back.
The Pacers have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Smith outside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. First one falls. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Now a timeout called by Washington. Boy, you got to like what Tyrese Halliburton has done in this game.
At some point, you have to try and force the ball out of his hands. But that's easier said than done.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. I had a chance to find out what Wes Unseld Jr. was discussing with his players. He is not happy about their perimeter play at either end. They're getting killed with the 3 ball both ways. He said it's a battle they can't lose if they want to come out of here with the win.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
Halliburton against Morris. Smith outside. From outside the arc. Nails it from 3. Smith's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And I think this hometown crowd is in shock as the visiting squad fires right back with a 3 of their own.
Hey, guys, that shot changes the game. I mean, extending their lead and providing them a little more cushion, that's a double-edged sword there.
Pass to Nembhard. Smith outside. Now Halliburton, guarded by Morris. The 3 ball. Halliburton misses. The Wizards have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this 4th quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And they'll get another chance. Beal outside. Goes back up. The rebound by Nembhard. there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
Well, Turner is a pretty solid hand from the line. You just can't let the stakes here overwhelm him.
And he's unable to get the second one.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Now Hield. From deep three-point range, Bradley Beal with a rebound. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Beal. And so the Pacers take the win. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie.
Will probably be something of a chess match, don't you think, Greg? Both these squads love to run intelligent half-court strategy.
Yeah, you can expect to see some interesting playmaking as these squads try to open each other up and create opportunities to score.
So the New York starting five, Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Reddish out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Barrett at the three.
Yeah, it's strong, and it's athletic, and it's left-handed, so tough for guys to adjust to that. Randall, tough matchup.
Here's Morris, and Morris throws it down.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Beal, the pass to Kuzma. Outside for Beal. The tray. Randall grabs the board.
And the Wizards, one of these teams that's still in search of an identity. They've got a lot of skilled players, but it's really hard to say right now what this team is all about.
Now here's Randall. Porzingis with the block.
And Porzingis showing some of those signs from early on in his career. He was a great shot blocker.
The Knicks shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
First team foul.
And that one falls for Robinson. A factor in Washington's lack of identity has to be, Brent, their frequent roster changes.
Yeah, no doubt, Kevin. There's been a revolving door there, and the front office makes a lot of moves. They're just trying to capture something, trying to get their star player healthy, and trying to regroup and see if something clicks.
Now here's Kuzma. Outside for Beal. This one for three. He can't get it to go. So New York will take it the other way. With the crossover, and Randall throws it down.
Randall sneaks up on you athletically with that frame. You could argue he's at his best when he's in attack mode.
Here's Beal. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Here's Brunson, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Morris looking over the floor to the paint. From about 19 feet, the Knicks pull it in.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Handle left side. It's stolen by Morris. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Porzingis, that's good. And so Beal with the assist.
And Beal continues to be that guy where he opens your eyes with his playmaking.
Morris against Brunson. Outside for Robinson. Porzingis with the steal. Beal the pass to Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
And look at the ups on Kyle Kuzma.
Brunson against Morris. Brunson no good. For Washington, they've gone 50% from the field at this point, 4 of 8.
Always a shame to see a guy like Bradley Beal have to go in for season-ending surgery like he did in 2022.
Well, that decision, I think, was tough, but in the end, for the length and longevity of his career, was the smart one for Bradley Beal. Get himself fully healthy, fully physically and mentally ready to get back on the NBA floor and be as productive as he's been throughout his career.
Now, Avdia, following the miss by Julius Randle from deep. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And for Porzingis, gosh, a dunk looks so easy.
Morris against Brunson. And that's a foul called on Porzingis. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
1:04 left to play in the first quarter.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Wizards have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Here's Morris, and Morris throws it down.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And so here is New York following the bucket by the Wizards.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Here's Morris. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Randall passes to Brunson. Some nice passing by New York here. Robinson, that's good.
Some footwork and some finesse from Mitchell Robinson.
Outside, Beal. He kicks to Avdia. 4 seconds left. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Now, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. It's the Wizards. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
And getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Here are the five New York has to start here in the second. The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson out there with Reddish. And it's Robinson in at the 5, roaming the paint. It seems like, Grant, it's been a long time we've been asking, would this be the year the Knicks turn it around?
I think, Kevin, though, it's about not just turning it around. It's about being a viable, competitive, potential deep-run playoff team for many years in succession. And is this the time? I'm just not sure.
Now, here's Barrett. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Randall surveying the D. And foul on the shot. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls,
the previous play is
tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's called about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor,
and we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Pass to Avdia. Kicks to Morris. 6 on the shot clock. And the layup is good. Morris has got the lead up to 6 now for the Wizards. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. The pass to Randall. Free throw line jump shot. New York, no good that time either. He's getting his first free throw attempt for the game here.
And Bradley Beal, another indicator of him doing a little bit of everything for this team.
Wizards leading by 7, and a player opt-out for Kyle Kuzma after this season. GA probably hoping to earn himself a raise.
Yeah, and he's a worker looking to round out his game and take that next step as he's just entering his prime.
Now, here's Reddish. Following the miss by Kyle Kuzma. Brunson, no good. For Washington, they've gone 2 or 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Pass to Avdia. Reddish grabs the rebound.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
That one drops for him. Robinson's got 6.
And that's a good heads-up play there from RJ.
Outside, Beal. Pass to Porzingis. That one, no good. Now the Knicks take it the other way. It's deflected. Stolen by Avdia. Nice move. And Kuzma slams it in.
Staying ahead of the defense, Kuzma out there and able to finish in transition.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Randall, a screen on Morris. Out to Barrett. Stolen by Avdia. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Solid work at the line a season ago. 83% on his opportunities.
got a piece of it. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
They're pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
And the wide open shot from Avdia bangs home the trifecta. And it's an 11-point Washington lead.
There's a feel that Porzingis has to the game, and the more comfortable he is in these kind of settings, he'll rack up some assists.
The Knicks have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Brunson scanning the floor. Rebound by the Wizards. 1:33 left to play here in the second quarter.
Well, back in 2017, Denny played professionally in his home country, representing Israeli basketball. He was a stud.
The Wizards shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And for Avdia, he managed, Brent, to rack up 3 consecutive Israeli League championships.
Yeah, he really was the go-to guy, and he became the youngest MVP in league history at the tender age of 19. So doing all of that before entering the 2020 draft had a lot of NBA teams intrigued that, look, this guy has played in big games and in big moments. Could he do that for us?
Now here's Kuzma. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Pass to Porzingis. Shot clock at 5. No good. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Here's Barrett. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And sometimes with that ball, RJ can put it in some spots where the defender gets on his heels.
Kuzma with the screen for Beal. Kuzma can't get it to go.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Here's Randall. His shot is good. Scores his third basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
The strength and the quickness and now the confidence coming along as Randall's able to score.
Beal the pass to Porzingis. Over Robinson. Porzingis can't hit.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Here's Barrett. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Well, inside, Barrett fighting twice as hard, working through that contact and trying to get a shot off.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Now, here's Kispert. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Wizards lead by 6. It's time now to thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Monte Morris. He's been really playing well.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Right in the front court with Hachimura. Kispert is out there with Wright. And it's Gafford into the center. And that's the group starting the second half for Wes Unseld Jr. The Knicks have looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting. So some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
Fournier's checked in for New York. Here's Wright driving inside. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play. The Wizards have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. Free throw drops for Wright. Knicks trail by 7. Rose up on top, guarded by Wright. Rose gives to Fournier. Rose against Wright. Clock at 6. Rose passes to Toppin. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Wizards leading by 7. Right inside. He's covered by Rose. Hachimura kicks to Kispert. Crosses over. And the dunk by Kispert.
Well, Hachimura not known as a playmaker, but unselfish play. That is part of his game.
Rose with the ball. And now by Kispert. Here's Hartenstein. Back to Rose. The pass to Hartenstein. Here's quickly. From the baseline. Deflected by Gafford. And so it's Barton bringing it up for Washington. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Wright, driving the lane, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Washington shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. That one misses. Here's Gafford, and Gafford throws it down.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Knicks trail by 12. Rose surveying the D to the right side. Toppin with it. He's against Hachimura. Hartenstein can't get it to go. Here's Washington. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Wright, the pass to Hachimura. Back to Wright. And finished off by Wright.
Great pass from Rui there. You can see he likes setting up his teammates.
New York calls timeout.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
The Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. And a new group in for the Knicks. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Hartenstein. R.J. Barrett comes in for Evan Fournier. Reddish, he's checked in for Quickly. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Derrick Rose. Brunson against Morris. Brunson kicks to Robinson. Makes it off the glass. Robinson's got 8 points.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Washington.
And I love watching Mitchell Robinson play. He brings the physicality to the center position with that 7-foot, 240-pound frame.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Morris against Brunson. Over to the left wing. Sinks the three-pointer. He has 7. And Brent about Mitchell Robinson. He is fun to watch down low.
So dominant. He uses that body to his advantage to gain position. And right now he's at that time in his career where he's still sharing time and looking for a full-time starting role. I think that's on the horizon.
Morris, no good.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
And Barrett slams it in.
It's awesome to have a guy at that size be able to accelerate and elevate like RJ did there.
Morris passes to Porzingis. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Toppin leading the charge.
And made possible by a heads-up play defensively at the other end.
So timeout called here. The first for Washington. The Knicks making a switch here. Randall's checked in. Wizards leading by 7. And here is Morris. 8 points for him. Avdia kicks to Beal. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Jalen Brunson.
And Bradley Beal, so thick and strong, gets fouled, but still manages to get that shot off.
And both free throws good for Beal.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Brunson against Morris. Powered down with both hands.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Here's Morris. Robinson with the block.
The 7'4" wingspan of Robinson going to work on that shot. Swatted away.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
There's Porzingis, and the layup's good off the glass. Porzingis has got 10.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Here's Barrett. Now the feed to Robinson. New York moving it around. Barrett with the ball. He's got 8, just 4 to shoot. And there's the whistle. That goes on Denny Avdia. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Brunson against Morris. Brunson kicks to Randall. Shot clock at 6. Kuzma pulls it in. Right side Beal. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Washington. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And Morris has got the ball here for Washington. They've led by as many as 14 points. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Jalen Brunson out there with Reddish. And it's Barrett at the 3 spot.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Pass to Randall. Put on the bucket.
The muscle and the intensity there from Randall showing off, and he converts through contact.
Beal deciding where to go with it. And Brunson comes to help. Back to Beal. On the wing, Morris. Doesn't go for him. Brunson with some nice D. Knicks trail by 9. And it's Barrett penetrating. And Barrett slams it in.
And you love that. Just that quick first step, and RJ up and over the D.
Barrett against Beal. Over in the corner, Avdia. Sweet move, Morris. Robinson with the block. And they get it back. Barrett against Beal. Reddish kicks to Randall. Reddish dishes to Randall. Back to Reddish. The 3. Good on the 3-point shot.
Quick trigger from Reddish there speaks to his confidence. He just let that one fly.
Washington calls timeout. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
During that break, Coach Wes Unseld Jr. had some advice for the team. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And sometimes as a point guard, you got to take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. They respect the decision-making from him out there.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Well, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. It's going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Here's Beal. He kicks it to Avdia. Passes to Porzingis. Kuzma outside. Shakes him. And he lays it up and in. And now it's an 8-point Wizards lead.
And a soft touch from Kyle.
New York calls timeout. The Knicks have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Brunson kicks to Reddish. It's Barrett on the wing. Hits it from three-point range. Barrett's got 5 points in the quarter.
R.J. Barrett wanting the ball and coming through. That was critical.
Morris passes to Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Randall outside. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And Randall throws it down.
How about Randall? Dependable big in a big moment.
Morris outside. To Porzingis. Knicks with the rebound. Randall's got his 5th rebound in this one. Back to Reddish. Shoots from the block. Back in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 3 assists in the game. Morris outside to the inside. Kuzma. Morris kicks to Beal. Tries again. It counts.
You gotta believe in Beal. You can see why.
Now Barrett. Yes!
RJ coming through, and that one makes you feel good.
Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
Here's Beal. It's deflected.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Nope. Every opportunity here have to have flawless execution.
And we've talked about Randall becoming a leader. Now taking charge and wanting to deliver at the line.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he ends up making the second, and that brings them within 2 here. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. They're up by 2. 29 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Morris kicks to Avdia. And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
First team foul.
So it's Washington now, led by as many as 14 points. Count it!
That is world class.
I've seen that. They're a huge possession, and he nets it.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're down by 4. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Randall into the lane. It's tipped.
And how about Kuzma, the defensive energy he showed to get to that block.
Outside, Beal. And so it's Washington who's straight by with the win. It was up for grabs right until the final.
When you're playing in the same conference, the rivalry is real. These teams in particular have bumped heads for years.
Well, rivalries are built when something is at stake, and when you look at the entire history of this matchup, the peaks and valleys for each club, there's a little bit of distaste, which always makes for interesting viewing.
And to look at the starters for the Knicks. At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Jalen Brunson is out there with Cam Reddish. And it's Barrett in at the 3, the small forward. Halliburton outside. And there's the foul. It'll go on Julius Randle. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. Randle pulls down the board. And the Knicks with possession. It's a three-point game. Right wing fires for 3. No good on the shot. About a minute played here so far in the first. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Over the last couple of seasons, Doris, the Knicks have played great defense.
Well, look no further, BA, than their head coach. Obviously, Tom Thibodeau built his reputation on the defensive end of the floor. It begins with attitude. It means playing on a string, being committed to each other. Everyone will play defense at all times, no possessions off.
Here's Randall, and it's Randall with the jam.
Well, the emphatic finish from Julius Randle. Get off your feet, young sir.
Smith with a screen on Brunson. Halliburton for three. The shot off that time. New York goes the other way with it. Brunson passes to Randall. Smith with the rebound.
Great contest by the defender. That's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
What we know about Tyrese Halliburton, this guy always ready to push the pace. He's got a ton of energy. He's willing to outrun and outwork other guys.
Pass to Smith. 4-3. The Knicks with the rebound. Outside Brunson. Robinson with it. And a big finish by Robinson.
Well, Mitchell Robinson will take it to the rim with authority every chance he gets.
Now Hield. Smith right side. Halliburton for three. And the three-pointer goes.
A remarkable three-point shooter out of the gates in his NBA career. Tyrese Halliburton, let him hear you.
Randall inside. He's against Smith. Randall, good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
New York has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. To the paint. Here's Reddish. The shot no good. So Indiana will take it the other way. Hield from outside. He drops it from range. It's all knotted up.
Halliburton can be so clever with the basketball. Helps yet another teammate take advantage of an opening.
Brunson passes to Reddish. It's tipped. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Outside Hield. Pass to Nembhard. Now here's Halliburton. 5 on the clock. Takes it inside. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. The Knicks have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Randall, good. Randall's got 9.
Well, that's Randall working in his comfort zone. You can see how confident he is on his ability to score inside. Boy, when you think back to 2021 and the year Julius Randall had, guys, a first-time All-Star, winner of the Most Improved Player Award that year, but then follows it up with a disappointing 2022 season.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Brunson against Halliburton. Oh, stolen by Turner. Here's Smith. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 3 assists now in this one.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Hield against Barrett. Over Hield. Barrett can't hit. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Halliburton with the ball. Picked up by Reddish. Back to Halliburton. Smith inside. Check by Randall. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Robinson, a screen on Hield. To the inside. Oh, stolen by Turner. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Pacers leading by 5. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Pacers?
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
So here are the 5 for New York as they start the second. At forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Cam Reddish is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Robinson in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Barrett. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Boy, you talk about a gifted finisher. R.J. Barrett, soft touch on the interior.
Pass to Heel. Halliburton against Brunson. Halliburton on the attack. And here's Turner. Puts it up. No good off the back of the rim.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
To the paint. Blocked! And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks so much, Brian. Well, the Knicks trying to find their way back to the playoffs. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, you can't look backwards and you can't look too far down the road. You just have to take a look at today, lock into what we have to do, and focus on how we can be better. Back to you.
No shortcuts to greatness, Allie. Thanks for that. Randall with a steal. Reddish passes to Barrett. The rebound by Turner.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Halliburton. Boom! He jams it straight down.
How about the craftiness on the drive by Tyrese Halliburton? This guy's ability to adjust when he puts it on the deck is something else.
The Knicks have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Brunson against Halliburton. Outside Reddish. Left side Barrett. Pass to Robinson. The shot from the low post is good. And Doris, last season, only 5 NBA players participated in all 82 games. That's a record low in the league's history.
Well, in addition to that, Brian, consider the previous low was 17, so that's not even close. Now, we know that health and safety protocols contributed to that number, but it is pretty clear we're in the age of load management. What impact is that having on the league in terms of fan base?
And Turner with the block.
How about Turner's ability to anticipate when the shooter's going to release? Couldn't be better at timing his rejections.
Back to Smith. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got his 5th rebound in this one. And it's Randall that time on the assist from Robinson. Randall's got 11 points.
Well, Julius Randle in the open floor can be a real problem. It shows you that right there.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. And here's Halliburton. 6 points for him. Fires from deep. Nails it from beyond the arc. He's got 9.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Robinson, a screen on Heel. Outside for Randall. Back to Barrett. Pass to Brunson. Here's Randall. Just 4 to shoot. Yes. And a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, the strength of Julius Randle is an obvious asset. This guy, despite being undersized, is able to finish through contact.
Halliburton with the ball. And it's Robinson picking him up. Turner. Healed with the ball. Pass to Smith. On the arc. Knocks down the triple. And the Pacers lead by 5.
Well, this guy has made giant strides in his playmaking. Nice setup by Buddy Hield right there.
Here's Barrett. Doesn't go that time. Hield with the defensive effort. Indiana has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
And this is why Miles Turner is such a high percentage scorer. You combine length, athleticism, and basketball skills. Good luck with that defense.
Brunson against Halliburton. Robinson passes to Barrett. It's tipped. Oh, and a fast break for the Pacers. Halliburton finds Smith. Back to Halliburton. Outside Heel. Pass to Nembhard. 5 to shoot. Again, Indiana.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Now a timeout called by New York. The Knicks have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Outside Brunson to end the run. Halliburton with some nice D. Here's Nembhard.
R.J. Barrett has the kind of physical abilities to contest.
Allie, as always, thank you.
Your Pacers. 28. The Knicks. 19.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Julius Randle has been sensational.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
They've got Chris Duarte. He's out there with T.J. McConnell. And it's Bataze in at the center position, filling out the middle. That's the group for Rick Carlisle, getting going here in the second half.
It helps to have the basketball on a string, right? Derrick Rose handles the ball so well he can get anywhere he wants.
Pass to Taylor. Deflected. Quickly, right side. Toppin outside. Back to Quickly. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
That one's off. Good on the second one. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Here's McConnell into the lane. It's rebounded by New York. Quickly up top. Out left to the wing. Rose, the pass to Toppin. And so it's New York with it, trailing by 8.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Here's Quickly. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Wow. Pretty much an unbelievable slam there, B.A.
And you got that right. And it's McConnell on the drive. Here's Duarte, guarded by Rose. With the drive, Duarte's shot is good.
What you love about Chris Duarte is the tenacity with which he approaches the two-guard position.
On the wing Quickly. Tipped. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Down low. Here's Bataze. That one no good. New York goes the other way with it. They asked for Duarte. Had a successful first year in the league, Doris.
Yeah, he sure did, B.A. And consider the lofty expectations he was experiencing as a first-round pick. This guy came in, played great at the two-guard position. He did a lot of things. Scored, facilitated, and rebounded.
Toppin outside. Taylor with a rebound. The Pacers have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. McConnell with it, picked up by Fournier. Here's Taylor. Offline with a 3. New York trailing. Outside Fournier. Pass to Hartenstein. The kick out to Fournier. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
You have to limit mistakes. they're so tough to overcome.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
Here's Duarte. Floats one. He got a piece of it. And here we go. The Knicks in transition. And Rose, the bucket on the assist by Quickly.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Pass to Duarte. And we've got 1:18 left in the third quarter here. Here's Batadze, and that one's good. Nice pass to set him up. Batadze's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Mikado with a steal. Here's Matherin. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
So Indiana ends up going with a new group. Outside Brunson. Got it.
Got his man all tangled up. I mean, serious crossover.
The Pacers have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Halliburton against Brunson. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. It's rebounded by New York.
He's going to hear from his teammates after that one. Not quite sure what happened.
Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Wow, Julius Randle with a little flavor on the finish.
And the Pacers call time here.
Youth dance team. Give them a huge hand. That was your Pacers youth dance team.
24 seconds left in the third. Halliburton on the wing. He's got 9. Smith passes to Turner. And it's out of bounds to Indiana.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Shot clock at 5. Three-pointer, Halliburton parries it from 3. Halliburton's got 12 points in the game.
You have to know how to play pick and roll in today's NBA. Tyrese Halliburton just dissecting the defense with ease right now.
And so it's Indiana. They have a nice 9-point cushion. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So on the floor for the Knicks. At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Jalen Brunson is out there with Cam Reddish. And it's Barrett in at the small forward position.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Pass to Hield. Picked by Smith. Lets the 3 fly. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Any opportunity from 3 is what Buddy Hield is looking for. Great delivery there.
Here's Brunson. Outside for Randall. Crosses over, and Turner with the block. Here's Nembhard. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on R.J. Barrett. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Pacers?
Well, you have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks, too.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those those opportunities into points.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Tyrese Halliburton.
Yeah, really the standout element of this game tonight was his offense and his ability to get inside but cutting the defense to shreds, finding lanes, even making them, and relentlessly attacking the hoop.
Hey, these fans love him so much, and when he gets it going, they respond. The crowd's energy fueled his performance. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over the last break I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. He told them, I know you've been putting it all out there tonight, but this is when we need our energy to be at its highest. He's trying to keep his team from fading in the late stages. It was a message of motivation more than anything else, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Halliburton against Randall. And here's Brunson from the arc. And the Knicks miss again.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
To the middle. Outside for Halliburton. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Jalen Brunson picks one up.
That's just a savvy move to draw the foul. And despite that young age, Halliburton like a seasoned veteran right there.
And both free throws good for Halliburton. Now a timeout called by New York. Here's Brunson. Will it go? And it's good on the layup.
An aggressive move, takes it strong, and there's no help defensively.
Halliburton against Brunson. Lets it go from the wing. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Randall's got 4 rebounds in the game. Reddish passes to Randall. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Randall inside. He's against Smith. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And for Julius Randall, back in 2014, a nightmare start to his career, Greg.
Oh, man, so sad. I mean, Julius breaking his leg just 14 minutes into his NBA debut. A serious injury that required him to miss his entire rookie season. But give Randall credit for coming back and carving out a great career.
Brunson against Halliburton. The 3, Smith. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. And the Pacers lead by 17. It's Barrett on the wing, guarded by Heel. Here's Randall, back to Barrett. Pass to Randall. Inside. Here's Robinson. Gets rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got his 6th rebound on the night. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. There's a minute 34 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Halliburton with the ball. And it's Robinson picking him up. Here's Smith. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. The first free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. Now a timeout called by New York.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Pacers.
Seemed like the sheer volume of 3-pointers today was the deciding factor.
And they'd hit one and then just dial it up again. And it worked.
And we've come to expect these kinds of strong games for Tyrese Halliburton.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
And Randall drops them both.
Well, Julius Randall has made it clear he has big aspirations as a player. And what you love is he's going to invest the time to make his game all that much more dangerous.
Pass to Heel. 3-pointer, Halliburton. knocks it down from distance. And the Pacers lead by 20.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection. Swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Indiana on offense. They're on an 18-5 run. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The three. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Shot is good by Barrett.
R.J. Barrett entered the league with confidence and an ability to get off the dribble drive. Nicely done.
And he's going for the oop here. Randall with a steal. And now the Knicks on the break. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Down low. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Barrett. Up and in on the layup.
Good concentration from the man out of Toronto, Ontario, R.J. Barrett. Go ahead with the contact finish.
And so it's the Pacers taking care of business in this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's
Two fantastic centers, Clark, in this matchup tonight. Some throwback basketball.
Well, you know, there was a time, Kevin, when centers dominated the league. And as you said, tonight we're going to throw it back to those days.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Playing at the wings, Beal and Avdia. Kuzma will step in at the 4. Porzingis at center. And it's Morris in at the point. So the Indiana Pacers able to put the first points up on the board. Beal the pass to Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
You know, I think Kuzma's the kind of guy you've got to push out of the paint. When you don't, this is what happens.
Out to Smith. Wants to get it to Turner and does. Count it.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And the shot is good.
And it's clear how confident Beal is. The closer he gets, the more his eyes light up trying to score.
Now, here is Halliburton. And he drives in. Healed right side. No good on the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And Kuzma gets it to go on the assist by Morris.
Boy, that's exactly the kind of strength Kuzma has to show, guys. I mean, take that contact, expect it, and still be able to convert. You've got to do that at this level.
Back to Halliburton. Smith sets the pick for Halliburton. Over Morris. And it's Halliburton missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
How about Porzingis showing us a little dexterity and fleet-footedness there? Love seeing him work that part of his game into his pack.
Now, here is Halliburton. There's the drive. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Greg, looking back at the 2021 draft, I'm still shocked. Tyrese Halliburton fell to 12. My goodness.
What a steal Halliburton has been. He broke his wrist in college, and that scared some teams away. But, boy, Tyrese has been awesome in the NBA. Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Morris kicks to Kuzma. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Kuzma against Smith. Clock at 6. Back to Kuzma. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. Halliburton with the steal. For the 3. That shot missing. Now the Wizards take it the other way. Morris inside. But when it comes to running the pick and roll, Monte Morris is more than capable.
Yeah, Kevin, he's got such great feel and pace. See, that's what some young players don't understand. You can't go 100 miles an hour all the time. You got to play with pace as well as smarts. And he's got a really good feel for how to navigate those two areas well.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Rick Carlisle. One point he made to his players was, they're going to try to attack us where we live. Right at home, in the paint, at the rim. We have to be ready to contest shots, play physical, and match their intensity. Guys, we will all find out together how this plays out.
Thank you, David.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Knocked away. Halliburton passes to Nemo. Halliburton against Morris. And it's Halliburton missing.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Porzingis kicks to Morris. Hook it off the crossover.
Nice recognition there by Porzingis. He's getting better and better as a passer.
Here's Nembhard. He's covered by Beal. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Porzingis.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. 1:05 left in the first quarter of the game. Up top, Morris. He's covered by Halliburton. Morris passes to Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Look at Kuzma getting jiggy with the dribble move right there, shaking off the defender and getting his shot up. That is sweet.
Now here's Hield. Smith sets the pick for Halliburton. A three-pointer is right on target. Halliburton's got 7 points in the game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Nice shot by Porzingis.
Kristaps did not get thrown off by the contact. He's just too big and long, too determined as well.
Here's Halliburton. Porzingis with the block. Beal drives in. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And one of the league's most gifted scorers, Beal relishes any chance he gets to finish while getting fouled.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the first. Halliburton against Morris. Lets it go with a 3. That doesn't go either for Halliburton. And so it's Washington heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They
a big round of applause for your Pacers Youth Sports Team.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Wizards.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
And I think we've also got to talk about the tempo they played with right from the get-go. I mean, they've been deadly in transition, too.
They've got Tyrese Halliburton. Smith is out there with Miles Turner. Then there's Buddy Hield. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard position. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Halliburton against Morris. Smith wide open. He fires. That's good. It's Halliburton with the assist. Smith's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Morris kicks to Avdia. Halliburton against Morris. Now the pass to Avdia. There's Beal with the three. The Pacers pull it in. Second quarter basketball, about 1 minute played so far. For three, Smith. Morris with the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Wizards ownership has promised to never hit the hard reset button we saw from teams in recent years like the Sixers. But the fact remains that this is a franchise that last enjoyed a 50-win season in 1979. So for the patient, diehard fans in the DMV, seems the wait for a true contender may take a lot longer. Kevin?
Well, time will tell, David. Thanks. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
That's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
Back to Hield. Takes the three. And Indiana, another three. And an important part of every team's game. We'll look at the hustle stats for the Pacers.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
One other factor today, points off turnover. I mean, let's see if they can keep up the pressure, capitalize off more forced miscues.
Here's Smith. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple.
Good on both. So timeout called here, the first for the Wizards.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys, if for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Morris inside. He's covered by Halliburton. Now, here's Avdia. He's covered closely. Halliburton passes to Nemo. The shot missing. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Trailing by 2, and the shot goes down.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by the Pacers.
Halliburton drives in. Back to Hield. Inside, Turner. Rebounded by the Wizards. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Morris passes to Kuzma, and Kuzma slams it in.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Here's Smith. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
They swipe it. And a fast break now. The Pacers. Halliburton against Morris. Halliburton drives in. Passes it to Turner. Porzingis with the steal. Kuzma, right side. That one falls. Kuzma's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, we've seen this video before, guys. Kuzma can take over games with his scoring. I mean, he's smart, he's tough, and he's relentless in exploiting defenses.
Here's Nemhard. He's covered by Beal. Beal can't hit. The Wizards with the lead. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Porzingis can't hit. For Indiana, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Here's Smith. Rebounded by the Wizards. Kuzma's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Beal, the pass to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
3-pointer Hield. That one's not going to go. And that'll do it for the first half of competitive. All right, David, thank you.
The Pacers, 27. The Wizards, 31.
Halfway through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Without question, Kyle Kuzma displaying his skills today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Checking out now the group for Wes Unseld Jr. to start the second half. Martin in the front court with Hachimura. Kispert is out there with Wright, and it's Gafford into the 5 spot. RJ passes to Mathurin, and he jams it with authority.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
Now here's Barton. He's guarded closely. He dishes it to Wright. Back to Barton. Wizards passing it around. Kispert, the pass to Gafford, and Gafford throws it down.
Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
McConnell scanning the floor. Ball's knocked loose. Now Kispert. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Great positioning on the putback. And the Wizards lead by 8.
Assertive play. He attacks the miss and sends it home.
So the Pacers call timeout. Their first of the game. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. McConnell against Wright. Out to Taylor. Fires for 3. Buries it from three-point range.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give.
Wright dishes to Kispert. From downtown. No good. Shot missing. So Indiana will take it the other way. Up top, McConnell. Guarded by Wright. McConnell passes to Taylor. Here's Duarte. Pass to McConnell. Just 3 to shoot. Over Wright. Rebound by the Wizards. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. A 3 ball. And Indiana, another 3.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
To the inside, and Gafford throws it down.
That is room service delivery from right there. What a sweet dime to create a high percentage shot.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Here's Taylor. Hefty move. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Taylor's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Here's Wright. Sweet little floater.
Wright has a lot of ways to score the basketball at the rim. He's a creative finisher, whether it's a scoop shot, a reverse, or a floater. His toolkit is full and tight.
McConnell kicks to Taylor. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Taylor's got 8.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And stolen by Wright. McConnell against Barton. Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Pass Duarte. To the wing right side. Taylor against Hatch. Hachimura. O'Connell passes to Taylor, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Taylor's got 10 points here in the second half.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Kispert kicks to Hachimura. Right outside. Back to Hachimura. He feeds it to Barton. 2 free throws coming up. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Post game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast.
The previous play is under review
In real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put into reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
That one is off. He hits the second from the line. Now, here is Halliburton. 10 points for him. Launches it. The shot misses. Halliburton with the steal. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Wizards lead by 5. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. We've got Heels. Isles Turner out there with Smith. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the 2-guard. That's the Pacers' 5. Here's Turner. Porzingis with the block.
When a guy has a 7'6" wingspan like Porzingis does, it's just tough to get away from him and get by him. That allows him to block a lot of shots.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Three-pointer Heel. Avdia with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Outside for Beal. And the pass to Porzingis. 6 on the shot clock. Passes it to Avdia. He tries for 3. The Pacers pull it in. Left side, Halliburton. Turner trying to free himself up, and it's Halliburton missing.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked him.
Yeah, Porzingis showing you persistence there, just doing a nice job staying with it and finding a way to capitalize.
Pacers trail by 6. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Halliburton passes to Turner. Here's Nembhard. They kick out to Heel. Hits the three-point bomb.
And this is how confident Heel is. Knows he's capable of torching the D off the catch.
Beal with it, down low. Here's Kuzma. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. Beal's got 3 assists in the game. Halliburton against Morris. Smith right side. He kicks it to Turner. Stolen by Avdia. Here's Morris, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. So they foul intentionally.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Here's Nemhard. Rebounded by the Wizards. Skijesss has got 4 rebounds in this game. Morris passes to Kuzma. 1:53 left here in the fourth quarter. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
You know, once Kuzma has the position he wants inside, he does his thing fearlessly.
Here's Halliburton. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
They brought the hard hats and the lunch bells with them, too. Done some great work down inside. Key makes. They needed all of them.
Morris passes to Kuzma, puts the move on, and the rejection by Smith. Feeds to Heel. Stolen by Avdia. And now we've got the intentional foul. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Kuzma kicks to Beal. Pass to Avdia. It's rebounded by Indiana. That's the first. That shrinks the margin to just 4.
And we know how dangerous Halliburton is from the stripe. Not a guy you want to foul.
This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
Morris inside. He's covered by Halliburton. Here's Kuzma. Good!
Kyle Kuzma showing you the killer instinct, which oftentimes is really special, showing you how valuable he is.
Smith with a spoon on Morris. Morris against Halliburton. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
That's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit, maybe lost concentration too.
Morris outside.
Obviously upset to have to take a seat here, but at this point, I don't think it'll have an impact. The game's probably out of reach anyway.
T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Halliburton. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that increases their lead to 6. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Healed outside. Here's Turner. Porzingis with the block, and he recovers it. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Got a piece of it. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
So it's Washington now, and the foul on Miles Turner. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Yeah, that's right. No other option but the foul.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And for a number 1 option like Brad Beal, you embrace these moments.
Here's Hield. Can't connect. And so it's Washington who scrape by with the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
At the small forward position. And this matchup, a little bit of a rarity now, Grant. Neither team in a hurry to get in transition.
Yeah, B.A., these teams have almost a throwback style to how they play. They don't want to get up and down and play fast. They want to go slow. And that takes players who have patience and discipline. Tonight will be a tactical battle.
And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
And for Porzingis, gosh, that dunk looks so easy.
Here's Brunson. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Outside Barrett. Over to the left wing. For three, Randall. Yes. And a nice assist from Brunson.
Well, Randall keeping you honest here. Not a knockdown shooter from that range, but is showing more and more that he's capable of doing just so. Julius Randall, a nightly double-double threat. A guy who can occasionally drain the three, but when he first entered the league, many considered him just to be a role player. That role has changed.
Now here's Barrett. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. For three, Randall. Porzingis grabs the board. For Washington, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Pure from three-point range. Well, since accepting a bigger role, Randall has really blossomed.
Well, it's great to see him evolve over time and actually be just taking on more responsibility. And with the way his game has blossomed, you can see why. He's a big part of this team. Think back in that 21 season, finally the Knicks breaking back into the playoffs. So it had been 7 years since they got there, and Coach Thibodeau receiving the Coach of the Year honor, well deserved.
It was such an impressive season, and yet New York couldn't quite replicate their success the following year, Brett.
Yeah, B.A., they made some moves, and they were hoping to bolster the roster in some ways, but it just didn't go as expected, and now they're retooling again.
Porzingis misses.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
The three, Barrett. And again, the Knicks missing. The Wizards have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. To the paint. Robinson with a steal. And here we go. The Knicks in transition. And again, the Knicks missing. Washington has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
And look at the ups on Kyle Kuzma.
Outside Brunson. To the wing, right side. Randall against Kuzma. Randall, good.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Washington trailing. 1:57 left in the opening quarter. Kuzma. No good there. New York goes the other way with it. Here's Brunson. Lays it up and banks it in.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
Beal outside. The shot won't fall.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Brunson finds Barrett. Back to Brunson. Pass to Robinson. Porzingis grabs the board.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
And a soft touch from Kyle.
The Knicks with the lead. Outside Brunson. Randall with it. Guarded now by Morris. Randall against Morris. Randall pass to Brunson. 4 on the clock. From the stripe. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
That's Robinson dominating on the inside to capture the board and go right back up.
Beal, the pass to Porzingis. Back to Beal. Now Porzingis. Soft touch off the glass.
Yeah, that's tough for the defense. Porzingis inside. I don't know who defensively is going to get to him.
Pass to Reddish. Back to Brunson. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Brunson's got 6.
Nice dribble move to get to the hoop for an easy 2.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Knicks out in front. They're up by 4. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Was simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
But forward.
That is what I'm talking about. Oh, that's nuts. Randall getting up there, turning a little bit, putting on a bit of a show here.
Morris passes to Kuzma. Back to Morris. To the inside. Here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
Here's Brunson. He has 6. Pass to Reddish. Robinson with it. Over Avdia. Here's Brunson. Robinson finds Reddish, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Morris passes to Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Right side, Barrett. Pass to Robinson. Second chance effort, and Porzingis with the block.
That's a forgotten skill as Porzingis able to get up there and throw that one away. He's finished top 10 in blocks a couple of times.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Outside Barrett. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. Morris passes to Beal. Banked it in off the glass. And the Wizards lead by 2.
Well, Bradley Beal can mix it up offensively, and he gets to the inside this time to score.
Now a timeout called by New York. You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or 2 on your team to be successful. Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Outside Barrett. To stop the run.
You know, sometimes we forget how young some of these guys are. Take R.J. Barrett, making his NBA debut at 19. Still a few years away from hitting his prime.
And Barrett drops them both.
R.J. Barrett continuing to find consistency by not settling for things that come his way. He's got to stay within the confines of what they want to do offensively so that his game is growing.
Wide open. The Knicks pull it in, and specifically with R.J. Barrett, it feels like he's a lot older, Grant.
You know, B.A., but he's not close to 25 yet. So what we see right now, it's not what he'll be once R.J. hits his prime. Still a lot of room to grow for him.
Kuzma, the pass to Porzingis. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Washington.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust. collapse maybe. But that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
Well, one thing that's noticeable is just tremendous energy from everybody, and they put that into their transition play, and all that hustle is paying off.
And again, the Knicks missing. The Wizards with a lead to the middle. Here's Avdia. Counted. And it's Morris with the assist. Avdia's got 5 now.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Reddish with it. Guarded now by Morris. Back to Brunson. Reddish on the wing from 20 feet. Kicks it out to Barrett from downtown, and he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
How about that? The big man, Mitchell Robinson, able to find a teammate.
Brunson against Morris. Down low. And Kuzma the bucket on the assist by Avdia. Avdia's got 4 assists in the game. Randall outside. Outside Reddish. We've got 33 seconds left in the second quarter. Outside for Randall. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. A new lineup here for New York.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Washington now. They're on a 17-5 run. Pass to Kispert.
And great job to establish position and square up.
And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
New York trailing. Rose outside. And it's Fournier penetrating. Back to Toppin. That's tipped. Kristaps Porzingis getting it done for the Wizards. Hunting for opportunity. Okay, Ali, appreciate it. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. It has been a clinic out there by Kristaps Porzingis.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot, so right now he's feasting.
And so in the game for Washington, Martin and Hachimura are the forward pair. Kispert is out there with DeLon Wright. And it's Gafford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Rose, the pass to Fournier. Quickly from outside. Martin pulls it in.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Outside Fournier. Count the basket and in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still the previous play is unusual.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Right up top, guarded by Rose. Here's Gafford. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one misses. And he ends up missing both free throws. New York has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Out to Rose. For the lead. Hits the trifecta. Rose has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Out to the right wing. To the right side. Back to right. They need this. Second shot opportunity. Gafford. And another shot. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. Top it against Hachimura. Now Rose. Pass to Quickly. Here's Hartenstein. He's guarded by Gafford. And Hartenstein gets it to go. And the Knicks lead by 4.
That's pretty unselfish there. He sees that there's a better shot on the perimeter, and bang, just kicks it out.
For Washington, they've gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. Right, the pass to Hachimura. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Hachimura's got his first 2 points.
Hachimura just strong, doing what it took to get that one off.
Rose, the pass to Fournier. Back to Rose. Pass to Hartenstein. Yep, that one's good. Hartenstein's gotten 4 this quarter.
Another assist in the career of D. Rose.
This might make you feel old, but Derrick Rose won his MVP over a decade ago. 2011 season. Whew, that was something special.
Quickly finds Rose. Got a hand on it, and he gets it back. Now here's Quickly. He's got 5. Top-end shot is off. D. Rose in 2011. MVP for his hometown team, the Chicago Bulls.
And what a year. Top 10 in scoring and assists. He just won that vote in a landslide. That Bulls team winning 62 games, and it beat up on a loaded Eastern Conference. That was LeBron's first Miami season. Boston still had the big 3. Derrick Rose was getting it done.
And there it is for him.
Smart play from Rose, getting up close to the basket for a high percentage look.
Rose against Wright. Here's Gafford. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Here's New York. They're on a 14-6 run. Rose against Wright. Quickly, right side. Over Wright. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. The Wizards have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Inside. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
And for Rui, that guy was wide open, so that's an easy delivery.
And here are the Knicks now. Rose outside. Pass to Hartenstein. Toppin outside. Now Rose. Martin with a steal. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Good fast-paced play there. It's much easier to find a shot when you beat the defense back.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Both teams deciding to change it up. We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. Morris against Brunson. Here's Reddish. From outside, off the mark. To the inside. Here's Kuzma. Pass to Porzingis. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. The Wizards out. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Wizards with possession here. The lead is 2. At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Jalen Brunson is out there with Cam Reddish. And it's Barrett in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
Kyle Kuzma's body control exemplary on that play. Sets a solid pick and then spins out into the open space.
Randall against Kuzma. Outside Brunson. Just 5 to shoot. Count that bucket.
Now the man was wide open there, and Julius Randle understood the timing to get him the ball to get that score.
Beal with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. Kuzma, the pass to Beal. Randall with a steal. And now the Knicks on the break. And it's Randall with the jam.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Beal's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Brunson against Porzingis. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Morris with it. Pass to Porzingis. And Mitchell Robinson picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Porzingis not letting anything or anyone get in his way right now offensively.
Morris against Brunson. Barrett with it. Pass to Robinson. Washington with a rebound. Abdi has got 4 rebounds now. On the attack, Morris. The layup off target. The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Robinson with it. Beal picks him up. And here's Reddish. Outside Brunson. Back to Reddish. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Barrett. To take the lead. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Morris passes to Porzingis. Count it. And it's Morris with the assist. And the Wizards lead by 4.
And Porzingis at 7-3 doesn't just go through, he goes over contact.
And the Knicks call time here. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, over the last break I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. He instructed his guys to buckle down, saying, quote, "It's do or die time. Let's stay focused and finish like it's a playoff game. We'll see if they can pull it off." Back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Outside for Randall. 5 on the clock. And Porzingis with the block. And they recover it.
Come on.
And the Knicks miss again.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hop, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Randall, good.
How about Randall? Dependable big in a big moment.
The Wizards have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Back to Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
It's stolen by Kuzma. Now the Wizards in transition. And then Beal with the dunk.
Excellent job just prying away that ball from Kyle Kuzma.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're down by 8. 1:19 left in the fourth. Randall against Kuzma. Randall, good. Randall's got in the quarter.
Nice play by Julius. Good decision maker in the pick and roll.
The Wizards with a lead. Morris right side. Out to Beal. Kuzma outside. 5 to shoot. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
Kuzma has great size, and with that frame comes great responsibility. That time he took the foul.
So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. 50 seconds left in the final quarter. Outside Barrett. Pass to Reddish. Outside for Randall. Robinson with it. Clock at 4. Fires from 14. And a big finish by Robinson.
That's exactly what you expect. Mitchell Robinson within 3 feet. That's 2 points.
And they go to the intentional foul. First free throw is good. And that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's an 8-point ball game.
And Kuzma, one of those forwards that can kind of go between. Plays the 4 or the small forward. And that's impressive versatility from this young player.
The kick out to Brunson. There's the triple. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Pass to Brunson. For 3. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. That one's on Monte Morris. The second one drops. And that shrinks the margin to just 4. And so he's good on all 3 free throws. And that narrows the lead down to just 3. So it's a narrow victory for the Wizards, pulling out the W. And this was an emotional win for them.
And on the floor tonight, a collection of some of the league's brightest young players.
And make no mistake about it, these guys are a work in progress, but the talent is undeniable. Can't wait to see who becomes the alpha dog in this group.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Smith is out there with Miles Turner. Then there's Buddy Hield. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the two-guard spot. 4 on the shot clock. And it's Smith missing. Barrett with the ball. Randall kicks to Reddish. Back to Randall. Goes back up. And he sinks the layup. Randall's got the first basket of the game for the Knicks.
Well, this is where the tremendous motor that Randall plays with helps him get rebounds.
Halliburton outside. Off target with his 3.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Outside for Randall. And the wide open shot from Reddish. And he's good on the 3 ball.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
And what happens is the court just opens up. You like seeing him get into a rhythm from outside the arc. Love it.
And here is Hield following the three-pointer from Cam Reddish. Halliburton inside the three-point line. And he overshot that one, missing.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
They get it back. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Now here's Brunson. After the miss from Cam Reddish. Out to Barrett.
Just an excellent defensive effort from Buddy Hield. Understanding I've got to contest here, and he does.
And growing up around basketball.
Doris, what about that dunk?
That was special. My goodness.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Outside for Randall. Trains the three-pointer. Randall's got 5.
Well, you've got to be decisive in catch-and-shoot situations, and Julius Randall leaves no doubt.
Halliburton against Brunson. Halliburton passes to Smith. Randall grabs the board.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Hield against Barrett. There's the pass to Reddish. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for a high percentage shot.
So the Pacers call timeout. Their first of the game. A minute 50 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Halliburton, and Halliburton slams it in.
My goodness, what a triple drive by Mr. Tyrese Halliburton.
Brunson against Halliburton. Randall down low. Back to Brunson. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for Indiana. 6-point game. Halliburton against Brunson. Halliburton outside. From outside the arc. 5 to shoot. Hield dishes to Turner. Robinson with the block.
This guy's nose for the basketball, and his timing as a shot blocker is intimidating. Mitchell Robinson so quick off his feet.
Randall outside. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. .36 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Randall. To get open is Robinson. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. Halliburton with it. Robinson picks him up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Julius Randall picks one up.
Well, the athleticism that Miles Turner brings to the center spot is quite remarkable. This guy, an exceptional player on both sides of the floor.
The Knicks leading by 5. Brunson kicks to Randall. And here's Brunson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Barrett against Turner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. New York needs to get off a shot from about 16, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. And that does it for the first quarter. Knicks lead by 5. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
And so in the game for the Pacers, we got Buddy Hield. Smith is out there with Turner. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard position. Reddish finds Randall. Randall can't get that one to fall. Pacers trail by 5. Doors since 2000, the New York Knicks have won a grand total of 1 playoff series. What are their issues? Why the problems?
Yeah, I think, Kevin, you always evaluate an organization in its totality. You start with the ownership group, then you go to the general manager, down to the coaches, and how is your roster? What caliber of player is there? Clearly, they have not had stability amongst the GMs, the coaches, or the personnel. It does, however, appear that they are moving in a direction with a clear plan now.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Runs in the pass to Randall, and Randall throws it down.
That's Julius Randall in pick and roll action, being decisive and having the skill set necessary to score it.
Halliburton with it. Robinson picks him up for 3. Smith. It's stolen by Reddish. And here we go. Rock up 2 there.
And unfortunately, we've seen too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Halliburton against Brunson. By Hield, nobody around. Kept alive by Indiana. Smith, no luck. New York leading by 9. Here's Barrett. And that one, good.
Well, there's a strength to R.J. Barrett that belies that thin frame. He's got toughness and the willingness to absorb contact.
And the Pacers call time here. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
When you think of half-court offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
Brunson kicks to Barrett. Halliburton with the steal. Three-pointer, Hield. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Randall. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Randall's got the lead up to 11 now for the Knicks. Halliburton against Brunson. Hield. And Hield able to finish. Hield's got his first points of the game.
Most shooters have a knack for scoring the basketball. Buddy Hield getting on the offensive glass there.
Hield against Barrett. Pass to Reddish. And it's sent back by Turner.
How about the reach of Miles Turner? He covers so much ground to come up with these blocks.
Three-pointer Hield. Nailed from three-point land. Hield's got 5 now.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
And back in 2021, Miles Turner put up a crazy stat line. 7 made threes, 13 rebounds, and 3 blocks. Just the 4th time someone has reached those numbers in a game.
Pocket 4. And Barrett slams it in.
R.J. Barrett entered the league with confidence and the ability to get off the dribble drive. Nicely done.
Pacers trail by 8. And for Turner, Greg, that ridiculous line has been equaled by only 2 players ever.
Hey, Kevin, how about that? Only Karl Anthony Towns and Vince Carter, who've had the combination of threes, rebounds, and blocks, shows you how special Turner's all around doing it.
Over in the corner, Randall. Back to Brunson. From 15 feet away, Turner with the steal. Now, here's Halliburton. Not a lot of room. Passes it to Nembhard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the strike. The first one falls. Both good from the line that time. 34 seconds left in the second quarter. Brunson scanning the floor. Reddish kicks to Randall. A three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. They trail by 6. Hield the pass to Halliburton. To the middle. To the paint. Turner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
But Halliburton can be so clever with the basketball. Helps yet another teammate take advantage of an opening.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. 5 seconds left to play in the first half. For 3, Barrett. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great hit. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Nice game. Great performance by Julius Randle.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
And he's out there with Evan Fournier. And it's Rose. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. Pacers trail by 4. Pass to Taylor. Here's Mathurin. Top and covering. Back to Taylor. Got a hand on it. Right side Rose. And it's Quickly in the corner. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Now, Quickly takes it inside. Duarte grabs the board.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. McConnell passes to Mathurin. 5 on the clock to the inside. That one good for 2. Bitadze's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Pacers. Outside Rose. He takes it in, and he banks in the layup. And the Knicks lead by 4.
Yeah, he's still showing flashes of that incredible athleticism. Rose is a force attacking the lane.
During the Sixers' process days, Doris, they developed lots of undrafted players.
They certainly did, Kev. Look no further than a guy like T.J. McConnell, who entered the league in 2015. Philly allows T.J. to learn how to play the lead guard position. He got plenty of minutes. He could play through his mistakes, and all that experience was huge for McConnell's game.
It's his first trip to the line.
Second team.
The first free throw is good.
T.J. McConnell at the line. 2 shots.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. The Knicks leading by 3. Here's Quickly. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player, and if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
McConnell against Rose. Here's Duarte. And it's Goga Bitadze with the foul. That's his first foul. The Knicks have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Here's Rose driving the lane. Pacers with the rebound.
And all the skill used on that crossover. Might want to save a little bit for the finish. Unable to convert there.
The Knicks shooting at 44%. Pretty reasonable. It's Fournier on the wing. Kicks it to Toppin. Here's Rose. The pass to Toppin. Back to Rose. And stolen by McConnell. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. Pacers have shot 75% of the strike, 6 of 8.
And the Pacers have been one of those teams that they're allergic to rebuilding, but there's clearly a youth movement in Indy, and with young talents like Tyrese Halliburton and Ben Mathurin, they already boast some nice building blocks.
Out to the wing. RJ passes to Mathurin. 6 to shoot. Traps in the tray. Mathurin's got 4 this quarter.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. The Knicks with the lead. Outside Rose. Fournier in the corner. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Stolen by Quickly. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Hartenstein's got his first points in this one. McConnell scanning the floor. Pass to Mathurin. Lock at 6. There's the pick. Down low. But on that shot, with that, the Knick lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Bitadze.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Toppin kicks to Quickly. It's good from long range. Quickly's got 5 points so far.
What a heads-up play by Obi Toppin. Feeds the open man. Easy opportunity.
Here's Duarte. No points in the game yet for him.
And you could see he knew exactly where that long rebound was coming off, able to get there quickly and snatch it up.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now, here's Toppin. T right on him. Rose passes to Toppin. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Duarte. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Outside Rose. And no good in the last second attempt this time. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. New York ahead. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
and definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, getting the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for Indiana, Buddy Hield is out there with Smith. Then it's Turner. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard. And real quickly, he's checked in for Cameron Reddish. Brunson with it. Halliburton picks him up. Outside for Randall. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. And the Knicks lead by 5.
Well, Julius Randle has put in time to grow his ability to make three-point shots. Nice delivery.
Smith outside. To the left side wing. A shot by Nembhard. No good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Brunson finds Randall, and Randall throws it down.
The guys, over the years, we've seen Randall become a much more aggressive scorer. You love his tenacity.
Timeout called the Pacers. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. And even though they're down, he was confident. He said, look, guys, I've got all the confidence in the world in you. We've been down this road before. We know what we need to do. Kevin, let's see if they can overcome this deficit.
Thank you, David. On the wing quickly. It's Randall with the drive. Second chance shot. Robinson misses. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. 7-point differential. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for New York?
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Randall with the bucket.
Well, this shot is in his bag. Julius Randle more than happy to take the jumper if you concede it.
Brunson against Halliburton. For 3. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 6 rebounds here tonight, and he's going to get whistled for that foul. Gee, that was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Brunson kicks to Randall. Back to Brunson. Over to the wing. Randall with the ball. Halliburton picks him up. 4 on the clock. Brunson for 3. Barrett quickly with a wide open look. And again, New York with the triple.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And Halliburton slams it in.
That's Halliburton's handle, getting by defenders to the spot and then finish with authority.
Brunson against Halliburton. Brunson the pass to Robinson. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Robinson's got the lead up to 11 now for New York. Turner with a screen on Brunson. Sinks the triple.
A remarkable three-point shooter out of the gates in his NBA career. Tyrese Halliburton, let him hear you.
Halliburton against Brunson. Randall outside. Passes it to Quickly. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Halliburton outside. Pass to Nembhard. Indiana moving it around. And the layup ball.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Brunson against Halliburton. And it's sent back by Turner.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trick.
Nimo's shot is good. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Pacers.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
What about the defensive intensity they've had in this one? Jumping, passing lanes, poking the ball away. Just doing a great job creating chaos. R.J. Barrett at a critical juncture, no hesitation. Wow.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. Got it. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Halliburton has the kind of personality that keeps him steady in big-time moments. How about that? Unfazed.
Randall against Smith. And Jalen Smith is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Barrett. Just 5 to shoot. Feeds it to Robinson. It's good!
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
And Brunson, here we go. Randall outside. From deep three-point range, off the mark. So it's New York picking up the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For